Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing another mask kitting up. These diamond paintings are actually from FGNormal and DIYDigitalArt. They both came at the same time and I was like, okay, let's just get them all up together. These will be featured in a future unboxing when hopefully they will actually be done. So I just realized my phone was away from me and I don't know what date it is unless I have the phone. So let's do the first one. I'm gonna do the one with the most colors first, which will be this one. This one is that picture here. This is actually a regular drill diamond painting. So going to put this picture in my journal. I'm still pondering whether I like this, my journal. I don't know. I'm still pondering if I like how the journal looks. So, but for now, it's going to stay that way until I think of a better way. Or I just be like, okay, this is it. So it's close enough to 25 by 35, sure. Ooh, where's my pen? There it is. You can see how unready I am for this video. I did just unbox these, so this one has 24 colors. That's a full drill. These are rounds and it's on poured glue. And there is a DMC code, and I am kitting this up. So you're gonna see this like in 2 weeks probably. So it's 1/16/2022. So gonna use just a regular 28 container drill pack here. It's my go-to for these smaller diamond paintings because usually they can fit. That is my disclaimer. Usually they fit. I'm gonna also just make labels from the legend here, mainly because I will just... Oh wait, these are my sticky scissors that I use to cut the canvas out when I cut them out and put them into my portfolio or frame them. So I kind of keep my scissors separate so that, you know, I don't have a set of sticky scissors. Does that make sense? So and I'm gonna use some double-sided tape to stick this on. And let's see, is this the right size? I do have multiple size double-sided tape, and I think I'll just go for the smaller one. And I just use whichever I think fits better. So the other one was probably a little bit too big, while this one is a little smaller, but it's good enough. I just need to put the labels onto the containers. And you could also use your Xyron sticker maker. The double-sided tape I'm finding is cheaper. So, and it's worked out a couple times. So I'm just gonna use this leftover label paper here that I've been using. And I'm just going to stick it onto here so that I'll be able to cut the labels out better. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear, because the bathroom is right next to where I record this, and my mom's currently in there and the water's running, so I'm not sure if you could hear it. I guess I'll find out when I play this back. You know, because for a good majority of this channel, I was by myself at home, and then now my mom was with me for a couple months, and it's different. Okay. So the one thing with cutting canvas, it is much thicker, so sometimes cutting them into the pieces is a little bit more difficult. Oh, and I was going to... Where's my marker? So this one is number 428 in my inventory, and that's just number 428 of the diamond paintings I have received. And I'm just going to put 428 poppy. I think it's a poppy. That's what I called it. And I'm just going to put that into my... I'm just going to cut that all onto here on the first one, so that, you know, it's my way of identifying which diamond painting this is, because I kit up a lot at once, so that's the only way I'm going to be able to figure it out. So, and the first one is this one, 154, and yes, this is the right thrills. So, number one. So, what was I going to talk about? So this video is going to be posted about 2 weeks after I record it, mainly because I already had a kit up video recorded for this coming week, so, and it hasn't been shown yet. And I am actually, between my mom and I, we're actually done with all the diamond paintings that's going to be in that kit up video. That was last week, so I guess, why am I talking about the past, which is going to be... Yeah, see, that's the hazards with... I'm actually a little bit ahead on my videos, so so my videos will be posted closer to maybe 2 weeks after I record them instead of 1 week ahead, because I do record all my videos during the weekend, and I kind of do mass, M-A-S-S, recordings. So I can record many, like all day. It'll just be like as if I went to work. Several hours worth of videos in one day. Just because, you know, full-time job. That pays for the roof over my head, because diamond painting, while fun, and I am getting a little bit of money from YouTube, and then like my Amazon affiliate links, it's not enough to pay for rent, or not rent. Why, I'm paying for my mortgage. It's not enough. And no, I don't think I would want to be able to make a career from diamond painting. It sounds too... It might be fun, but what if diamond painting stops being fun once you start like making it like your job or something? So I don't want that. And diamond painting is my stress, I guess, reliever from your normal job. So yeah. So this week at work, what did I do? Like, my life is kind of boring. I'm kind of a little bit, I've been trying not to go out as much, like, even like grocery shopping, I kind of do it all in one massive amount. Like, when I went to Costco this weekend, I bought a lot more than I normally would, because I'm thinking, you know what? It seems like the crazy spread of Omicron has just been crazy. Like, it's been crazily spread, so I'm trying not to. I don't want to get sick. Sounds like too much, like, hassle. if I got sick. And I mean, like, so yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I was able to work. I had to work from home pretty much all of last week because I just had so many meetings, and then I had a presentation I had to do. So yeah, you know, you would think like with doing like these kind of like things where I'm recording myself, you would think I would kind of get a little bit over, I don't know, stage fright. And we were even doing the presentation virtually, so it's not like we were all in the same room. It was still just one of those, you know, like right before the meeting like right before the part where I had to do my presentation started, my like heart started like beating really fast, and I was like, wow, I really am a little nervous doing this. And it was, yeah, it was a little strange, but I thought, you know, I do think actually doing this YouTube channel has helped a little bit in like my, maybe, I don't know if it's considered public speaking, but yeah, I think it's helped a little bit because, I don't know, it's, yeah, but you still do get a little nervous doing like a presentation. So yeah, I did my presentation, and then when I was done, I was like, did I speak too fast? Because it just seemed like it just went like that. I mean, it was short. It wasn't like a hour-long presentation. It was just a short, maybe 15-minute presentation. And then when I was done, I was like, that's it. I'm done. Did I speak too fast? I asked someone after the meeting. I was like, I think I might have spoken too fast because I felt like the presentation went by really quickly. And she's like, no, I didn't notice you speaking really quickly. I just must have just went from the start to the end, and it just ended, and it just was done. I don't know. All I know is I was like, I'm done. That's it. But yeah, someone told me, no, you did not speak too quickly. I'm like, okay, thank goodness, because I really thought I can speak really quickly. I have been told that before, that I can speak really quick. I've also been told that I walk really fast. So yeah, I got through it. And what was crazy is, so then I was talking to someone else, and then they're like, because this was like my first presentation I had to make in a while, so, and then they were like, you know, there is a template for the PowerPoint presentation. And I'm like, there is? And they're like, yeah, here. And I'm like, oh man, there's a template for it. I just used one of the default templates that are with PowerPoint, and I was like, okay, a good thing a lot of my things I could just copy and paste into the new template. So I was like, okay, there. I only had like 5 slides, so it wasn't big a deal. But yep. So like the day of the presentation, I went and changed my template. I think that was actually a good thing too. It kind of gave me something to do instead of being nervous about doing a presentation. But yeah, I think it went fine. So, but it would be interesting if next year, because in 2021 and 2022, we had to do this virtually. Our 2020, we actually did meet face to face then, because it was before all the crazy lockdowns. So yeah, it will be interesting if it will ever get back to that. So next one that has, did I say this? So this one is from DIYDigitalArt. I'm going to link everything below. So I'm going to still do the one with the next amount of a lot. So I think this one. And for this one, I think I want to test out these containers that I got. They're like a 28 drill container. And I'm going to just cut out this here too. They're a 28 drill container, but much bigger than this. Like, are these ones? These ones are the ones that are in small, like they're much bigger. So I just wanted to test these out because I just got these. So this next one. So where's my picture? So this should, see, this should look like that in the end. We will see. So I do just print my thumbnails onto label paper. And I actually almost finished up my label paper, so I had to buy another one. I ended up just buying the same one. I was tempted to just buy something else, but I was like, you know what? I already know how this one, I know this one prints relatively okay on my printer, so I just got the same thing again. So this one is also from DIY Digital Art, and it is 24 by 34. So 24 by 34. Yeah, no, these labels, these are some like ancient labels that I have that it says they're for a typewriter. I don't know how I have it. I think I might have just seen it in like Goodwill at some point or something and just bought it. It doesn't like my printer that much. So I think it's because this is a full coverage with poured glue. And let me see if I can find the drills. I think it doesn't like my printer that much because it was meant for probably the one with the lots, this one. It was meant for typewriter, so I don't think it was meant for my laser printer, so it hasn't been printing that well on this label. So I'm pondering, yeah, I might just print my labels onto like regular label paper, on sticker paper and just cut them out. So let's see, so there is 17 colors in this one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 are crystal rhinestones, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are specials. Yep, that does make sense. Do these things have the crystal code? Nope, none, and it's still January 16. 1/16/2022. So I kind of wanted to try this out on the bigger one because I know there are a couple in here that are the what do you call that? Bigger, a lot. There's ones with a lot more. So will it fit the whole thing? So I'm thinking of adding the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how much help. That's not that helpful. But I'm just testing it out. And I figure the containers can fit all of them. Can fit the whole thing. There. So my double-sided tape, I probably need the widest one. This is my widest one. Don't have any wider. So move that. Well, you know, I did test peel like some of my the ones that I kitted up before using the double-sided tape, and it does seem like it should peel off my containers, which is good. So this might be my go-to instead of using the Xyron sticker maker, just because it's cheaper, and who doesn't like a deal, right? So I think I'm going to have to cut this in half. So I'm just using the backing from the sticker that I had my thumbnail picture on, just because my label thing here, I don't have like a really good place to stick it on there. So that's why I cut this in half here. So still works. But yeah, I did look at the last set that and I tried peeling them off, and I'm like, okay, it peels off relatively well. I don't know how well it would work with paper. I feel like I need to try that next. Whether the paper will just like completely come off. I'm actually thinking if I'm going to do paper, I might put some clear tape over the paper to give the paper like more thickness, so hopefully it wouldn't come off that easily. So this one is, my inventory number is 429. So this is number 429, and that's what I'm going to write on here. So 429, sun, moon. I'm making it bigger because the container is much bigger, so I think it'll fit. So, yep. I was previously making it smaller because it's just a much smaller container, so I did go through it and put like a black marker in the inside just so that I don't have to, I could see which is the top and the bottom. So let's see how much this could hold. So this is probably going to be overkill, and I'm going to see if one of the other ones will fit in this container too. Because I'm thinking I'm not going to have many with more than one container. Where's my bag? There it is. So I put my garbage directly in there. So, like I said, this might be overkill for this. Because I'm thinking a 40 by 50 should be able to fit in there. So I need to kit up some more bigger ones just to test this out, right? Some bigger diamond paintings. Oop, my 3 and 4 are still stuck together. Okay, so I need to kit up some bigger ones just to test out the containers, right? And I do like having all of my drills in just one container, but I have seen other people kit up bigger diamond paintings but use 2 containers of things. Like I've seen people kit up like the I'm not sure how. I'm trying to test to see if it'll explode. I don't know why I'm testing it. Probably because it's the first time I'm using these containers, so I'm testing it to see if it'll fall out. I do like that. So I have a lot of storage, and I kind of prefer the ones like this where there's just a latch, because the ones like the bottles, although are great because you could usually hold a lot of bottles in one container, it's kind of annoying to twist the bottle caps off and on. I don't know if I'm like, it just takes so much longer to twist the bottle caps off and on. So I do sometimes kind of like these ones where you just kind of have a latch and it's much faster to open and close. But I could just be lazy. And I'm currently working on the Ever Moment diamond painting that I kitted up maybe, it was probably like a month ago in YouTube, in my YouTube videos. It was probably like 4 kit-ups ago. Sometimes I do record more than 1 kit-up video a weekend, so it's hard for me to gauge. And sometimes, by the time the kit-up video gets put up, I'm actually done with the diamond painting. So, but yeah, I'm working on my Ever Moment one, and I have to say, maybe I've gotten so used to diamond paintings with only a small amount of colors, but there's just so many symbols. Lots of times I actually have to spend a good amount of what I think is too long. I want to like look at my containers and immediately find what find the symbol I'm looking for, but I think I was just spending so much longer, and no, it's not even like that long. It was just, I just felt like I was spending too long looking for the symbols, because that one was pretty much all symbols. But yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining about that many colors. It's just, I'm just more like, why is it taking me so long to find this symbol? It's not straight. Who cares? It's temporary. Why am I spending so long looking for symbols? So yeah, it's actually a long weekend for me. Tomorrow is Martin Luther King Day, so I actually have that off. So I probably am going to take down my Christmas decorations. Yes, I still haven't taken down my Christmas decorations. Yeah, I guess I should take down my Christmas decorations. I've actually recorded 2 kitting downs yesterday and recorded 2 unboxings. 3 unboxings. I recorded 3 unboxings yesterday. 2 of them were these 2 unboxings. So I actually have another diamond painting there that I need to, another package, PR package to unbox too. Okay, so this is going to be the test. I have 2 of this 15. I want to see if they'll both fit in there. Yeah, I still have another package I need to unbox. I don't know if they're all going to fit into just one container. I was hoping they would. Do I really have this much of it? I'm going to try. Because, I mean, it's just a little 30 by 40 or 25 by 35. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I could stuff this in there. Nope, it's just not going to happen. So I think I do need another container, alas. I was hoping it would fit, but see, the problem with this is there is the symbol for this is 4, but it's number 15. So what am I going to write? I'm just going to write 4. With a circle. There. So. Yep, so it holds a lot, but not like enough that it would have held all of this. But this is probably the predominant background color. So I'm not surprised it didn't hold everything. But see, the thing is, I think it's still, this one would be probably overkill, and I probably would have had enough space to just kit this up into one of these smaller ones, but I just wanted to try out the container. Because when I get a new drill container, it does seem like, yeah. I figure if I was going to test it out on these bigger ones, so it wouldn't make such a massive mess if it opened up. So there's this one. So there's 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I have any of them with just 10? No, that one has 11. That one has 10. Maybe I'll do the orchid one in there. So next one, we'll We'll possibly put a different one in there, but we'll put in this one has 11. Or you know what? These ones tend to have tons of drills. I mean tons of colors, which is awesome, but it's surprising. Like these tiny ones tend to have tons of colors. So we'll do that one. And here's the picture for it. And let's see. Turtle. I wrote it was a 15 by 15, so that's probably correct. Yep, 15 by 15. So that's correct. And I'm going to call this full, even though it's not what conventionally you would call full. And here's the drills. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 colors. 16 colors. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 10 crystal rhinestones and 6 specials. There is no crystal code, and this is still kitted up today, which is, I can't remember, 2022. See, that's, like I said, that's why I keep my phone next to me. So this one, unfortunately, does not have a legend, so I do have to write out what this is. And, oh, this is diamond painting number 426 for me. So let's write 426 here. This does look like the glue is really far from the edge to there. So just have to do it quick and then cut it out. So let's see. This one is 426 turtle. And let's use the blue pen. So looks like 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. ACE. And F. And then O or 0, I don't know. Oh, that's really tiny on there. That's like this little thing here. O, Y, V, T, T, S, X. It's much harder to write the symbols when they're not like in any sort of order. So gonna cut these. And I don't know if you can hear what's in the background. My mom's kind of making some sound there, but I'm kind of curious what does and does not get picked up by my camera microphone. So 2. So what else can I talk about? I don't know. I did wake up this morning, and let me tell you, I think it's the hazards of getting older, right? My back just felt horrible. What's crazy though is sitting down, I'm fine. And this happened to me like, I think this happened to me the first time when I was like in my 20s, and then it just periodically comes back where I just tweak my back a little bit and it just hurts. But when I'm sitting, it's fine. So I don't feel it right now, but when I stand up after doing this, I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness. The hazards of getting older, right? And I don't even think I'm that old. So, apparently I need another sticker for 3. So these containers are much smaller than this one here. But it was nice and easy to kit up in that. So we'll see. They're not cheap enough actually they're not that expensive. But I have 4 of them, so I don't need that many storage containers, right? Because I have tons already, but yet I still get more. So, wait, ooh, my label's still there. So, yeah, well, I didn't do anything this week. It was relatively boring. I mean, yeah, my back hurt. That's my main thing here. I had my presentation, had some meetings I had to go to, the hazards of, like, becoming a supervisor is you have way more meetings. And I do need to go in a couple days this week because I have stuff I need to do in the lab, so but yeah, I've also been kind of slacking in this January, like, because I had just recorded my, 2021 finishes, and I'm like, so far, I've only finished 3 small diamond paintings. I'm working on my 4th finish, because I'm working on my Ever Moment one. I guess that's not that bad, right? Most people don't finish that many diamond paintings in a month, but I just felt like I was kind of slacking, because my mom has finished a whole bunch, but, she's been doing a lot of my smaller PR package diamond paintings, so... And then the Ever Moment one is so confetti heavy that it's just taking much more time. And then I'm planning to do another square. I want to kind of do a couple more of my bigger stash. And then put in like a small one in there so that I could have a finish, because I need that satisfaction of the finish. But I do have, and my bigger stash, is in like the 40 by 50 section. And maybe a little bit above. I do have a few pretty big ones, but I don't get them those that often, because unless I'm gonna frame them, I'm still trying to figure out how to store them. I'm thinking of kind of making my own portfolio. Like, I was planning to go buy, those 20 by 30 inch foam boards, and then taping 2 of them or 4 of them together, like, so that I'd have 2 here, and then I'd be able to fold it, and then I would be able to make like a, I don't know, kind of like a folder for my big diamond paintings, and then be able to put my bigger diamond paintings in there flat, because right now, unless my bigger diamond painting is framed, I have them rolled up in a box, and I don't like them rolled up in the box. I'd rather have them flat, and then therefore, if I ever want to take it out, they would be just immediately, like, visible. So I do have a couple bigger ones, and I have a couple of I have like a few, like maybe 2 of those long skinny diamond paintings, but they're way bigger, and I just have them hung up in my closet. And I kind of just don't like that. I want them, I don't know, I want them flat in something. So and if you ever see a 24 by 36 inch art portfolio, those things are like $200, and which is kind of crazy because the 18 by 24 inch art portfolio is like half the size of a 24 by 36, but I could get one of those for like 20 or 40 bucks. So shouldn't the 24 by 36 just be double the price of the 18 by 24? So then they should be like 80 bucks or $90, not $200. But yeah, probably because not that many people would want the 24 by 36 inch art portfolio, but I do. I would. I don't know, I feel like the reason I don't do the bigger ones is, one, I do like the satisfaction of the finish, and two, I don't know what to do with the big ones other than frame them, and there's only so much that you want to actually put up on your wall. At least I do. There's only so much you want to put up on your wall. So, and I kind of don't want to buy that many frames. Frames are bulky. So yeah. I'm thinking of trying to do a DIYing. It's probably going to look ugly. But I just want something flat that I'll be able to just kind of take out and be like, here. And then empty out my table and be like, here, this is my massive diamond painting here. So, did the turtle. So, I have, what else do I have? So I have the orchid clock, and I have this one. This one has 11, so that has 10 left. This has 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe it might fit in this. Do you think? It's not that full, so it's this one. If I don't need any of these, don't need any more than one container, it should fit in there. The only one that I think might need more than one container would be this one. You know what? We will try it out. So this orchid one, oh, this does have the crystal coat in there. So I'm gonna cut out this here. Oh. To make the labels. And I'm gonna try to write all the crystal codes onto here. So this one is 94, 64, 25, 30, Z23, YX68, Y136, A55, SD13. I don't know if I should make an effort for these not rhinestone ones. So, there. I'm gonna cut off that so that it's a smaller label. And we will see if this thing will fit on the same one here. So here, and we're doing this one here. These are orchids, I'm guessing. And let's put that there. And what is this one? This one is a partial with poured glue. There are 11 colors, and there is 4 regular crystal rhinestones, and 7 specials, and that does come up with 11. And there is a crystal code. I'm still kitting this up on January 16, 2022. And you know what? If I'm going to put this onto my journal here, I do kind of want to put in the numbers. So 94, 64, 25, 30, Z23, YX68, Y136, A55. And this is only because I'm crazy. You don't have to do this. The numbers make me feel better. You know, in case I ever look at this and be like, ooh, I'm missing something. So this one is, what number is this? 427. So 427 orchid. And let me write 427 up here. And you don't have to be as organized as I am being here if you only do one diamond painting at a time. Hazards is I don't just do one diamond painting at a time. So let me get my big tape here again. There's, so I could just use double-sided tape. Seems to work fine. And hopefully I won't have too many issues cutting this, taking the labels off of my containers afterwards. And I think they might actually work out better than the Xyron sticker maker because there'll probably be less residue, since I feel like the double-sided tape will come off like as a single layer, as opposed to, you know, the residue staying on there. So if that makes sense. So yeah, my cheapness might work out. Oh, this one's the first one. My orchid. And so where's number 1? So here's hoping that none of these need more than one container, because I don't have any more space in there. This is exact amount. If anything needs more than one container, then it's not going to fit in here. And I'm going to have to transfer it to one of the other containers, which is fine. I do have more containers. Number 2. I do have more containers, so that's not an issue. You know, I kit up so much that I want to use as few containers as possible, because I mean, I had to do a kitting down yesterday just because if I didn't, I wouldn't have some, I don't know why, but it's stuck in the corner here and I'm not going to be able to close it. I wouldn't have been able to use these smaller containers. It might have been good. I think I might have had to use one of my 60 bottle containers. And I probably could have kitted up all of this into the one container. So here's the one I think is the fullest and maybe the cause of not being able to fit everything into this container, but I think it'll be fine. Yay! So I think it should be fine. So 3. But yeah, no, I think, yeah. I've been doing a lot of these smaller kits, so I've actually been using a lot of my smaller containers, and some of my drill storage for my bigger containers have not been used at much. So I need to kit up some bigger ones, even if I don't do them. Even though I'm trying not to do it. I'm trying not to kit up so many. because what ends up happening is I'll get excited about something else, and then I'll have something kitted up for over a year and not yet done, which soon, very soon, I'm at the point where I think, yeah, I think I'll have something kitted up for more than a year that I have not finished soon. Well, soon for me. It might have passed already by the time this video gets posted. But yeah, I think I have something that I kitted up in the end of January in 2021, and I still have not finished it. I don't have it in my horizon to finish it. Maybe I should. I was planning to do that in January, was not work on other things, but you get distracted and you want to do the new things. I'm already messing up my non-New Year's resolution. But I'm like, if you don't really feel like doing it, why force myself? I'm sure plenty of us have, like, crafts or something that, you know, you've been working on for over a year, or you took like a year break from it, and then suddenly you're like, okay, you know what? It's been a year. I'm gonna finish this sucker. Or it's been 2 years. I'm gonna finish this. Makes me wonder if my labels are even gonna come off of those things. With them being kitted up so long. But that's okay. That's what Goo Gone is for. I actually do feel like I think I have some diamond paintings that I had that I still need to kit down that are like over a year old. Like from 2020. That's what I mean. So there's this one kitted up. And so now I have my orchid clock here. And this one has 10 colors. So I'm thinking of trying to stick it into here. So 1, 2, yeah, this will have 10 in here. So I'm going to get labels. So cut this out to make labels, and they look different. The key looks different enough that I think I'll be able to differentiate it in the containers, so that they'll be able to be together forever. So. And journal entry here. Oh wait, I didn't measure the orchid, so, because I see it now. So it's 24 by 34. by 34. And this next one is also orchids. I think. Yeah, that looks like an orchid. This one is also orchids, but it's in a clock. The thing with this clock is I'm going to have to come up with my own frame for it, because it is just the canvas. It did come with the clock parts, but it is just the canvas. And no frames for it. So I do already actually have a so it's about 30. I do already have a 12 by 16, 30 by 39 and a half. I do have a 12 by 16 stretch canvas. What did I say? It was 30 by 39.5. So it's practically a 30 by 40. It's a partial on poured glue, and there were 10 colors in this thing. There is a crystal code, and it's still 1/16/2022. So yeah, I think I was gonna just kit this up in here. So yeah, now the one thing, yeah, like I said, this was going to be on. I'm gonna have to paste this onto a canvas to make the clock, which will be entertaining. I think it'll be something different. So I'm gonna try it out. You'll see it in the unboxing video, hopefully. Hopefully I'll have it done. I'm gonna probably put it Yeah, that unboxing video might be like a multi-day thing. So I'm gonna have to seal it. I'm gonna put it onto the stretch canvas and then seal it, and then put the clock on it. So yeah, I'm thinking of my strategy already. And then I'm gonna have to figure out how to pierce that hole here. Yeah, I'll probably just have to use... I'll have to think about it. So, yeah. The future unboxing of this will have some sort of putting this onto a stretch canvas and possibly figuring that out. So, what number is this one? This one is 424. Number 424, and put 424 orchid clock. And since these are much bigger containers, I should be able to fit that whole thing in there. Yep. So number 1. Here. So, where is number 1? Oh, number 1 actually has a lot. I hope it's gonna fit. I only have the space for each color will only be able to get 1 container. That's all I have space for. So I was thinking, this one can't have that many drills, right? That I have to... It's like a partial. I mean, I think it'll fit. And these two were not, like, massively full. So, yeah, it'll fit. It was just that this one didn't fit. So, there. Because my original plan was to put this one in there, this other one, because this would have been 11 and this would have been, it would have been perfect fit too, but nope. So then I was like, okay, which one has the next least amount? I'll use that. Yeah, I'm thinking, should I just put that in the center because I'm so used to putting my labels in the center, but I wonder if it would be better closer to the bottom. Whatever. These labels are temporary. That's why I kind of don't care if they're like not straight. Lots of times I don't care because these are more temporary labels. They're only going to be on here during the course of the time that I'm diamond painting this, or my mom's diamond painting it. Yeah, this one is a really full bag here. So yeah. Running out of things to talk about because, you know, life is pretty boring when you kind of don't want to go out because you don't want to catch COVID. And maybe if I was by myself, I wouldn't be too scared, I guess, but, you know, anything I catch will also expose my mom, so like I said, I don't really want to take the risk. And does anyone even ever want to get sick? No. So, 310. I am, like, I don't know, trying to, I'm like, I did end up, like, ordering one of those silhouette cutting machines. I haven't gotten it yet, and I'm kind of excited, yet I'm like, should I have even bought this? What am I actually going to use this for? I'll find ways to use it, I don't know. but I've been watching videos on how to use it and things like that. So I don't know if I'm going to have as much time to diamond paint, if I'm going to be having fun playing with a new toy. I mean, I bought it for myself. I bought it myself for, this is my Christmas gift to myself. So, a belated Christmas gift to myself, because it's much later than Christmas now. It was just during Christmas I had other things I was doing, so I didn't end up getting the stuff. So one last one will be this peacock tissue box, which I'm just going to use just one of my 28 drill container ones, I think, because I don't think it's going to have that many drills. I accidentally did a blank piece of paper. Oh no. I must have had, like, it come out. So I'll just put that in the end. Sometimes I need a blank piece of paper in the front of a notebook. I must have just, when I printed it, my printer must have picked up 2 or something. And because I think I printed like a couple sheets at a time. It must have just picked up a blank sheet and I didn't notice until now. So, next one, peacock tissue box here. And I don't have a legend for this, so I'm not going to need the excess sticker backing, because I'm going to have to type it all out, print it all out. So this thing is 21 almost. You know, I'm going to measure it while it's on this sucker. So this is 13 by 21, 13 by 21 by 19. So 13 by 21 by 19. So, wait, is this really 19? No, it's 9. Oh my goodness. It's so 0. I was like, wait, that makes no sense. So, tissue box. So, oh yeah. I'm just going to get the ones with a lot first and do those first. So, and I think these were all the symbols are just on this written weirdly. Is this a K? Is there a K? Yes, this is K. So that's right. Tissue box. And what color did I use? I'll use red now. So K. I'll just cut this out. You know what? I have just like a little label down there, so I'll use this here just to finish this. I'll keep this in case I need that long thing. So where's my K? This one is K. I'm gonna have to write them out individually. Oh my gosh, this looks like there's a lot of static in this one. So I'm just going to breathe into it. This is a much longer video than I thought it would be. I was like, I'm only gonna get up 6. Six is actually these are actually bigger than regular drills, so these are not going to be able to be put into my rhinestones. They look like maybe instead of like, maybe they're like a little bit more than 3 millimeters across, or these ones might be the ones that are 3 millimeters, while regular drills are 2.8 millimeters, and that 0.2 millimeters actually will make a difference in how big these things are. So there's color number 1. So there is no, it's a partial, there's on poured glue. I don't know how many colors there are. There's no crystal code, and it's still 1/16/2022. I figure And they're all special. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, this one might be regular drill size. No, I think these are bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, these are the same. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these ones are actually like 2 colors, but they put it in like this here. They just put them. So this ones actually are just regular round drills. So there's 2 rounds and 7 specials. I'm gonna have to split those up, or try to split them up. So this one looks like it's the next one. Maybe I'll put all the greens together. So this one, it's an L. Is that the right? Yeah. It's just, this thing is so, the writing is really hard to see on the bag. So L. So that's, maybe if I only open a little corner here, it'll be easier to pour. There is static, that's why I'm like, static. Static's my best friend. I think I'm gonna have to cut this completely. So I was actually doing pretty good with the static today. So it's just this here has way more static. I'm just going to, because I'm going to keep this, I do keep my zip bags, so I'm going to keep that, so just had to have another container for there. So far, they've all been fitting in there. So what is this letter? C. Does the blue look like C? Yep, it's C. So far, they've been, so with 9 colors, I'm not going to have to be able to just put in 1 color per strip of 4. I see static in this one, like it's just flying up at the top there. So let me just pour from the corner here first. I don't know if it's gonna fit just in one. I think I might have to. Yeah, it's not gonna all fit. So this one is probably the most of them, so I'm gonna have to have another container for this one. So let's make another label for C. Oh, there's more in the bag. Make another label for C here. And I'll fill that in with other stuff when I finish these other ones. So this one says 3. Okay, yes, there's a 3. It's like really faint. I could barely see it. So that's why I'm like, does this say 3? And I just want to make sure there really is a 3 on the tissue box. So this one might just need 2. And this is like in a different type of bag here, so you know what, I think I'm gonna cut this here so that the sticky part wasn't there. So that one is 3. And might as well put the one with the same color in here. So might just put it at the end. I find it's easier to pour from the end pieces than it is from the middle pieces. So there's 3 and F. I don't know where F goes. Yeah, I'm looking at this and I don't see F. So I don't know. I don't know what F is for. Well, it might just be a random extra drill. So this one doesn't tell me what it is. See, this one's W. This one is W. So this must be X, just by process of elimination, even though it doesn't say X on it. Okay, so I'm thinking, yep. So X and W. So yeah, I think this is X, even though there is no writing on it that says it's X. I probably need to. There is a lot of static on this one. But yeah, there's no, yeah, I still don't see it. There's no, and the only reason I'm saying it's X is because it's the only thing that makes sense on this. So I'm going for, yeah, there's no writing on there. So X, and this one says it's W. I mean, this one says it's W also. So these are some really thick bags. So they use some really like thick bags to bag these up. So this one is W here. And now we have triangle and square. Okay, so this is a square and triangle. And apparently they didn't make an effort to separate them out. So am I making the effort to separate them out? The square is the black one. So let's just, this is weird that they didn't make the effort to separate them out. It's obvious though what it's supposed to be. So let's just separate them out because I'm gonna have to do that anyway, right? And it's easier to just pick it because they're upside down. There's the squares. And we might as well just put the triangles at the back here. And here's the... So yeah, this is a weird manufacture. Because it's not what I'm used to, I guess. And I normally keep my zip bags, but this is like a tiny one. I'm not keeping that one. So there's the triangle. So yeah, that one was a kind of weird kitting up part, because the stuff didn't make sense. And I do still have some label in there, so keeping that. So yes, there is everything kitted up there. I have, how many did I do today? I don't know anymore. Six diamond paintings that I did today. So there's everything kitted up. So look out for these finishes in the unboxings for these. And I don't know how to display how it looks like at the end. So that's all for today. So thank you for watching and happy diamond painting. Bye.